let me see. Uh-huh. Uh-huh, 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 uh-huh. I think, yeah. I think you're an empath, right? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think you're sometimes when you're in the city, for example, then you tend to feel overwhelmed and anxiety because you feel everyone else and there's too much noise in here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And if you're at a family dinner, you probably freak the fuck out because you feel everybody else's emotions but not yours. And in a relationship, you probably feel the other partner's emotions before you feel your own. Something like that, right? Yeah. So I think you might be an empath here. You might be empathetic. You might have an open heart. You might spread love everywhere you go. You might inspire people. You are the open ear for everyone. And we have to talk. I'm sorry, we have to have an honest conversation in this video. So open your heart as much as you can, because this is going to be difficult, but it's something that you need to hear, because I needed to hear that 5 years into my journey, honestly. And I can stand here saying that I have empathy, that I have an open heart towards people without losing myself. And there was one specific emotion that I integrated in order to get here. And this one specific emotion is actually in my coaching therapeutic practice, the single most emotion that is almost always repressed. And I'm talking about anger. And if you want to reach that final stage of empathy, if you want to run the final lap of the empathy marathon, and you finally want to be good with yourself while also feeling others' emotions, then this video is for you. Because you can only be as empathetic towards others as you're empathetic towards yourself. And now you might say something like, but I've read all the self-help books, I'm doing all of the affirmations, I'm daily journaling, I'm going to the gym and whatnot. I'm not speaking about that. I'm speaking about the degree of anger that you can hold within yourself. Because the anger is what we connect with rejection. In the past, in the childhood, we've experienced anger. We had temper tantrums, and we've said no to our parents. And usually, what we experience, may that be in school with our parents or with friends, is people are either weirded out or downright hostile, or in some way rejecting that emotion of anger. But the thing is, the child, as children, we want to be attached to the parent. We need to feel safe and in relationship with the parent, with whoever we're in touch with. So it's kind of getting tricky for the child. It's kind of getting tricky because either I'm authentic and I express myself and I'm gonna risk losing the connection to my caretaker, or I'm just gonna be nice and I stay in connection. And you know what? Every child chooses the latter. Every child is sacrificing authenticity for connection. Because most people didn't grow up with perfect parents. I didn't grow up with perfect parents. And if you're watching this video, you probably also did grow up with perfect parents that could hold you in your anger. But you know what? You're a grown up now, and you are fathering and mothering your inner child within you. And the best way you can do this is to allow the anger to come up. And to embrace it, to allow yourself to get angry and not see the anger as a fault in your endeavor of understanding others and being an empathetic human being, but actually inviting it in as a source of connection with yourself. You know, we're so afraid of making mistakes. We're so afraid. We're constantly living in a state of fear. We're constantly asking ourselves, is he going to be okay with that? Is he going to be okay? Then the last thing we're going to be is angry in that state. The last thing. Because anger, again, is threatening the connection. But you're sacrificing the connection to someone. Sorry, I've lost the connection to my train of thought here. Maybe I'm not angry enough. You're sacrificing the connection to yourself in service of the connection to somebody else. And this is why you get anxious in public. Anger is almost like this energetic shield of protection. That energy, if I'm exaggerating it, I'm like, okay, nobody can fuck with me. I'm going through here. I'm the king. I'm pounding my chest. Everybody that is dangerous to me will just be rejected, pushed away. And nobody can hurt me. Nothing can hurt me. I'm the David Goggins of healing work. Nobody can hurt me. Nothing can hurt me. This is what the integration of anger does, and it's the missing piece to your empathy. Because if the anger is missing, what you're going to be is you're going to be slouched over. This is usually the posture of empath. It's something like this. My default posture is something like this. We are protecting our hearts through our bracing patterns, because standing up like this, showing our true self, showing what we stand for, showing what we love, showing in which direction we want to go and what we really feel is dangerous. So we're protecting those, we're protecting our organs because everybody else is dangerous. So what is the antidote to everybody else being dangerous? It's not like so many people are learning today that everybody needs to be nice towards each other, because people are not going to be nice to you in your life. It's not the solution. The solution is that you become connected with that energy of anger, with that energetic shield around you. That energetic shield around you. And this is the final stage of empathy. It's not opening your heart more towards others. It's opening your heart more towards yourself. And this means protecting yourself in a healthy way. And this doesn't mean like left and right insulting people. And this is not what I'm talking about. If you're projecting that right now, you can tell that you're an empath, because this is not what I mean. What I mean is having the ability to be dangerous, to feel like I love myself. And whoever is mistreating this, whoever is abusing my heart, is going to be removed from my life. Or I'm removing myself from the connection radically. Everything that is not meant for me is not going to be with me. Not because I hate this, I want to push it away, but because I feel connected to myself through my anger. And the more I feel complete, the more my cup fills in that way, and the more it is concealed, the more it is full and it's not leaking anywhere, the more I can give true empathy, because I don't need you anymore to fill my cup. So often we abuse our empathy in order to build a connection with somebody that ultimately is there to fill our own cup, that makes us feel secure in a moment we actually feel insecurity. This is the basis of toxic relationships and codependency. Anger is ending codependency in that way. A healthy sense of groundedness, a healthy sense of self-worth, and integrating this warrior energy within you is going to help you be truly empathetic. And the degree to which you can be empathetic towards yourself, the degree to which you love yourself, not in a protecting sense of the world is a bad place and I need to be afraid always. It's like, I'm ready to take on the burdens of life. I'm willing to risk opening my heart, because inherently I know that it's going to be worth it. And in the core, I believe that I am good the way I am, and I fundamentally feel protected. Let's look at inner child work. A lot of people that do inner child work are more taking on the mothering principle. They say, oh, the inner child needs to be embraced and coddled and needs to be loved and so on and so forth. What if I tell you that your inner child doesn't need more love, but it needs more protection? It needs to be safe. It needs to have that healthy dad, that healthy warrior energy that says, I love you. You're perfect the way you are. And because you're perfect the way you are, and I love you so much, I'm going to stand in front of you if there's a danger, and I'm going to make sure that nothing is going to touch you that is going to cause you harm. So there is this defensive, this slightly aggressive energy within you. And you, if you want to, you can use that aggression not to punch people or insult people or whatever, but to radically get rid of everything that is threatening that inner child here. And this is what it means to parent your inner child in a healthy way. Anger is not the opposite of self-love. Anger is the antidote to self-hate. Because when we are overly empathetic towards someone else, we are often not enough empathetic towards us. We actually hate ourselves, and that's self-hate that you sometimes feel. That you're always losing yourself in relationships, that you always feel resentful in relationships. This is the anger that goes inwards instead of being healthily expressed outwards. You're going over your boundaries because you're afraid of losing someone. The antidote to that is to be so safe and so secure within yourself that even if you lost that person, even if you spoke your truth, even if you stood up for yourself and that person chose to leave, that you're going to be okay, because you already are okay. And this is the energy of anger. I'm getting pretty activated. Every time I burp, it's a good sign. Anger is so important, and anger is going to unlock that last stage of empathy. I'm also seeing this in the work with my clients. The more I feel like I'm okay, the more I feel like my energy is protected. I feel like I'm in my own bubble of energy and it's not like leaking anywhere. The better I can truly see someone, the better I can really be here. Say, this is me and this is you. I still feel the feelings of the other person. This is why my coaching practice works so well and people have such good results. It's because I'm still empathic. I'm still empathic, but I'm not mistaking my own feelings for the feelings of the other, because I know where I am and the other person begins. That's the end of the sentence. Yeah. So it's all about getting in touch with that anger, getting in touch with that energy. And I have various videos on this channel where I show you multiple techniques that allow you to activate and get in touch with the energy of your anger and really build a relationship to it. It's not about being angry all the time. It's about building a relationship to what it feels like to have that energy available to you and to mobilize it into a direction that is ultimately good for you. Being angry doesn't mean screaming at people and constantly insulting people, all the things that you might think anger is. Anger more means a sense of aliveness, a sense of direction, a sense of this is me and this is you, a sense of I'm taking up space. I'm taking up space and I'm allowing people into my space rather than asking for permission to be in that space. Do you know what I mean? It's less of a thing like this. It's more of a thing like, I'm here and this is who I am. And I'm showing myself vulnerably and openly. And I know that I'm going to get hurt. And I know that I can get hurt. But that's okay. If you hurt me, then you're not for me. That is that. So I'm in touch with myself. And through being in touch with myself, I can build a bridge, like an energetic bridge to other people, instead of merging and blending with the energies of the people around me. And in this way, I'm going to the city, not like always afraid and panicky. I'm going to the city actually being quite chill, not asking, oh, what am I saying here? What am I saying there? It's more like, hey, what do I want? What do I want? This feeling of, yes, I want something. This is for me. I want it, like this hunter feeling almost. This is what the energy of anger is providing you with if you allow it in. And it's not going to destroy your relationship. It's going to destroy the relationships that are not good for you, and it's going to enhance the relationship that are for you. If you like this video, then watch the other videos on anger that I'm going to link here now, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.